반갑습니다. 리안토니오입니다. 저번에 공략을 살펴봤는데요. 이 재단이 튀어나온 걸 좀 못 봤더라고요. 여기다가 심장을 받치면은 문이 열린다.
The necromancer was experimenting on the tadpoles,
올챙이로 시험하고 있었다.
but they were already imbued with Netherese magic. So where did that magic come from?
달도 부서질 게 엄청 많네. 의식 서클?
The bench's rotted surface are strange, half-faded sigils. A magic circle of some kind, thick with darkness and decay.
A ritual circle. And a complex one at that. I've seen such a construction before in the writings of the Weave Pasha Raven, though his vision was not so tainted. It's inert, if that's what you mean. It still reeks of the Shadow Weave, and its polluting magic will continue to escape for as long as it lies abandoned here. The sigils are written in a curious mix of tongues. Ancient Kalashite, Netherese, something else I can't quite make out. If I'm reading it correctly, it was used in the creation of moon lanterns.
달등불?
The discarded pixie corpses might still contain enough essence. With one of the broken lantern casements... Yes, I think I'll be able to craft one more lantern. And with a slight modification of the casting gesture, it might be able to wield the shadows instead of repelling them. Though, Mistress' eyes may be upon me. She'd forbid me dabbling with such magic. She'd want it destroyed. Wasted, arguably.
And rightly so. The last thing we need is someone of your potential becoming enthralled with Shah's magic, Gale.
부셔버리지 뭐.
Some room then, if you please.
It doesn't take much. The sigils fade, the circle's tainted magic dissolving harmlessly into the ether.
Bad for a wizard who slept through his Kalashite lessons, eh?
이거 뭘까요? 올챙이가 죽고 있네.
Filled with the mutilated corpses of illithid parasites. Whatever ungodly experiments were performed on them likely killed them.
아, 여기구만. 꼭대기 왔다. 갑자기 왔다.
You. What have you done? What have you done to me?
뽑아 먹었지. 당신의 아내는 이런 모습을 원하지 않았습니다. 개설이 멈추시오. 지금 네 모습을 봐. 네 아내가 널 보면 뭐라고 하겠어.
There is no redemption. Can't you see? It is too late. If Melodia could see all I've done, she'd know.
맞네. 이소벨 딸 확실하네.
Her husband died long ago with Isabel. Unlike Isabel, he could not be brought back.
이소벨은 되살린 거야? 멜로디아가 당신을 기다리고 있어. 셀루네에게 돌아가면 다시 재회하게 될 거예요.
It could be so. I do. But the Moon Maiden did not intervene when my life was dismantled piece by piece. And when I tried to buy it back, it cost me everything. Everything. We are copper pieces in their belts. Tokens to be traded for scraps. You have beaten me, true soul. But the gods beat me first.
내가 당신을 도울 수 있어, 캐서리. 아직 늦지 않았다. 내 당신을 도울 수 있다. 비스트라의 클리릭으로서 아니면은 스스로 일어나게끔 자존심이 센 사람이니까 자존심을 세워줍시다. 에이, 야!
Rise, you dog. Retribution has come, and her sword is mine.
눈 시뻘개진 거 봐요. 잠깐.
Ketheric Thorn would sooner die than lay down his rank cause. Isn't
아니
that
빨갛게
right,
보인 것
Jen?
뿐이구나. 아닌가? 빨간 건가?
To hesitate. Power like mine cannot be hidden, cannot be cowed. But power like mine has a price. A price
눈빛
I am
변했다.
destined to pay. You have one last chance to bow.
좀 쉽게 봐라.
Once it's gone, I'll have no choice but to destroy you both. Do you hear? Bow!
오. 유물.
The prison. You've had it all this time. You worm. You will bow before me. And if you will not bow, you will break.
He will crumble at the power of your touch. Give him all you have. The gods fight at our side.
아이씨 잘 끝나나 싶었는데. 어디 보자. 개도 한 마리가 있네요. 일단 여기서는 이쪽 한번 싹 쓸어버리고. 살았네 얘는.
On the hunt.
와서 불 끄고 가속을 가속 두루마리가 나한테 있나? 없네. 이거 화염고를 이쪽에다가 그래도 살아있네. 그리고 좀 빠져.
Consider my hackles raised. Let's end this.
기름 발라야겠는데. 기름 바르고 살짝 앞으로 와서 경로가 안 닿네. 일단 얘 한 대. 수면 걸렸죠? 그다음에 다음 네크로마이트.
Let's cut your fire, baby.
아, 저까지 못 가네.
Jimmy on the go.
창 던져. 그리고 창 던져. 이거 미친 안 뛰어버려. 얘가 뭐 할지 무섭다. 레벨 11이네. 똥개가 무섭네. 뭐야, 일어났네? 와, 데미지 보소. 군기한 잡고 쉐다트 지켜야 돼. 경솔줄로 빠져. 불커. 아, 이 폭발 때문에 얘가 깨어날 거라는 생각도 못했네. 아이고야, 이씨. 8레벨밖에 안 되네. 와. 와. 데미지 보소.
Bring me into battle.
얘는 뒤를 안 되나 보네. 동력이 딸리니까 여기까지 와서 던질 수 있는 게 없는데. 그냥 변신할까? 뛰어.
Fast.
아, 데미지 지금 빗나간 거 보소. 이쯤으로 오고
Happy place.
때려잡고 이동력이 딸려.
Moving.
흑. 차. 와. 뭐야.
My lord beckons me. You must return to your prison, and my daughter must be reclaimed.
Your daughter. Isabel.
그래서 당황하면 안 되지, 사람아. 아이고야, 씨. 이럴 줄 알았다.
You will fall as sure as she. This has only begun.
납치당했네.
That tentacle was colossal. How can such a thing be possible?
Did you feel that? If I wasn't surrounded on all sides by the darkness of the Shadow Curse lands, I'd think it was Mistra herself brushing against my skin. Not weak, but subtle. Mistra knows there is a risk to make herself known here, however briefly. After all, this cursed place is not hers, but Shah's. Mistra came here with a purpose. She's left some tiny part of herself to watch over me, I think. A boon to help us reach the heart of the Absolute in one piece.
자꾸 막 터뜨리고 싶어하는 그 욕망이 생기는 것 같은데.
True enough. And somehow I doubt that's an order Mistra will be willing to rescind, no matter how many times I impress her. The stakes are simply too high. Strange, though, that she would reward me for such a service now. She's hardly been forthcoming on that front since my banishment. Perhaps I'm overthinking things. A blessing's a blessing, and this one should come in most useful.
The General will call that a tactical retreat, I'm sure. But you have him on the run. That thing he summoned was illicit.
저게 일리시드야?
Look below and find him before he has a chance to subdue the night song again. I certainly do. You have numbers enough already, I think. You'll want a small force if you are to finish this quickly. Good hunting.
가자. 갈 수밖에 없다.
The hole yawns back at you, impossibly wide. A single tentacle burrowed through stone.
This is an illithid colony. This must be where they harvest the tadpoles. We're close to the source of the infections. Carefully.
뭐야?
We are very close to the source of the absolute now. That
그녀가 기다린다고?
storm has become a tempest.
Friends? Allies?
와, 이게 다 뭐야? 회복할 수 있다. 일단 칼라크. 우리 다 회복하는 거네.
Next, I wonder.
죽은 너 다 회복했어.
It's almost like it's excited by something.
들떠 있다고. 차오르는 미야즈마. 망자를 막 살릴 수 있다고.
No longer a background murmur, the presence in your mind builds to a roar.
We've found it. The absolute is behind this door.
절대자가 이 뒤에 있다고.
Pause. You didn't free the devil Mizora sent Will for. Walk through the door, he will die. And his soul will be Mizora's eternally.
아니야, 아직 아니야. 실험실? 앗? 좀 천천히 갈걸. 여기서 오는 거 사냥해야겠다.
Aye, aye.
그냥 가운데 앞에 나서서 몸빵해주고. 얘가 문제인데. 이걸 돌아오네. 일단 이거를 우리 다 걸어주고 나를 지켜. 옆에 하나 있었네. 아, 섀도우트 때리네. 살짝 와서 데미지야 48. 아이씨 왜 이렇게 에이 살았네. 상급 좀비? 와, 불량한 모시기? 참, 여기 있다는 소리네요. 그렇다면 좋았어, 애들 다 왔고.
Bye forever, pal.
아이고 아파. 씨. 아이 빛나면 어떡해. 살짝 더 들어서 저기 못 날아오게끔 해야겠어요. 얘는 얘 쏘고 쟤 쏴야 되는데 조금 머네. 살짝 붙어가지고 잡아뜨렸네. 오라가 중요한 게 아니다. 내 방어도가 중요하다. 사방팔방에서 다 해가지고 있네 저것도. 씨. 일단 수호자를 이거 있지, 안개걸음 있지. 소자를 일단 여기다 깔아주고 안개걸음으로 빠져. 사례글자에 뭐가 있었지? 아, 원소 소환이구나. 아따 시원시원하다. 이게 데미지 들어가네. 아이고 터졌다. 이 시체들 다 살리네 저거. 일단 얘가 이거 코팅하고 상급 터트리고 가속 물력이 없어가지고 이게 이쪽으로 와서 좋았어. 집에서 쓰고 아 저거 다 살리긴 해 저. 빨리 뛰어서 막아야겠다. 안되겠다. 회복이 있으니까 37이면은 4단계 사질러 그냥. 아, 나 이미 그거 받아서 안 되는구나. 넘기고 나이스 샷. 이제 빨리 가서 이제 잡아야 돼 이제.
Smell blood. Ready for this? Over there. That's it.
엎어짐 좋았어.
Got to keep fighting.
엎어져 있으면은 쏘기 좋거든요. 비전 화살 써가지고 침묵시킵시다. 좋았어. 침묵이죠. 이러는데 이동을 쓰니까 앞에까지 못 올 거예요. 아 질주가 있네. 하지만 오다 말죠. 아 이게 이 산에 아 파이어볼. 아 절로 가야 되는 거야? 이쪽이 아니고 깍두기. 와 저기요?
No will sparks behind his eyes. His mind has been hollowed out to better echo the commands of the collective.
어허.
You could kill it, end its miserable life of enslavement. Surely that would be the humane thing to do. Or you could take advantage of its vulnerability and plunder what's left of its hollow mind for anything that could serve you.
인도적할 것인가 괴롭힐 것인가.
Blind as well-worn boots, his mind turns to his work. Chop, cut, sort, shiver of impact, crack of bone. He removes the brains, digs free the squirming tadpoles, the unworthy ones given over to the illithids, to become.
아이 잠재력을 괜히 했네. 뭐로 가든다는 거지?
Of one mind.
아
Little feet dancing to same song.
With a lurch, you realize he means the intellect devourers. Here the brains are harvested, made part of the hive mind.
But there is one little kitty dances to another song. Same song as you. Locked up. Bad kitty. Thinks it is other. Master. No. Down deep. One of three. One of three.
셋 중에 하나.
Yes. Yes. Please.
너도 보고 싶구나.
Attention. There we go.
Pick a fight. The consequences are hardly surprising.
Not for long. Time for jump. At last. No more. Jump.
아이고. 이건 뭐야? 여기도 같이 애가 있네. 어스? 너 왜 거기 있어? 너 왜 또 과적이야? 과적인 거 이제 봤네?
Need to stay focused.
또 어디 있는 거지? 옆에 있네요.
On the move.
이쪽으로 와.
One can't always be a gentleman. Striking distance.
No. These boots have seen everything.
아 이게 빗나가네. 야씨 어떻게 쏜 건데? 뛴다 뛴다.
Poor fucker.
야, 니 진짜 오랜만이다.
You, friend. But perils remain, near and far. Better to stay together. You and us, we will remain with you. Call us, and we will be at your side.
니 뭔가 좀 발전하게 했다. 올챙이 주입소.
Mind flayers and civilian.
Though the pod is empty, traces of...
뭘까 이건?
Your tadpole forms a telepathic connection with the device, and a chorus of static energy fills your mind. Every mind flayer in the room calls out hungrily from its pod, seeking release. And
이거 뭐야, 다 변했네?
But there are others in the pods, those not yet infected, not yet elithid, terrified, desperate to escape. The device is open to your tadpole's command, to your authority.
이걸 열고 아 몰이 여기 있었네. 제블로어 될 거야 이게 지금. 됐어야 마인드 플레이 우선이다. 마법의 저항이 있네요. 일단 축복. 그리고 나를 보호하고 풀리면 안 되니까 경로 한번 쓰고 아이씨 제발 아이씨 빗나가네. 와 제블로어 겁나 일단 얘부터 잡아야 돼. 그 다음에 눈앞에 있는 애 지금 이지스 하는 중이지. 마인드 플레이가 하나 더 있네요. 여기도 하나 더 있고. 일단은 이게 데미지가 나오나? 30이야. 그러면 54까지 나오긴 하는데 아이 깜짝이야. 얘를 집중적으로 노이자. 앞에서 맞아줘. 그리고 오, 야, 사거리 낀 거 봐. 야, 이거야. 그거 실패하면 어떡하냐. 와, 씨. 얘를 다 튀어오네. 어디 가니, 어디가. 와, 이씨. 야, 신성하게 했는데도 단가 지금? 에이 참. 에이 참. 뭐야, 빗 맞은 거야? 아, 아니구나. 와, 씨, 제블로어가. 살았네. 맞으면서 빠져기야 안 되겠다. 아이고야 씨 아프다. 어디가? 이게 치명타 들어가네.
Well, well. Look what we
얘 잡아야 돼. 아, 이 또 빗나가.
Never a dull moment.
일 주고. 아, 살았네.
One day I'll catch a break.
이제 제블로어가 진짜 세다.
I didn't think I was going to make it. Thank you. I owe you an explanation. Much more than that. But first, please, the others, the ambush. Tell me they survived.
피난처를 찾았습니다.
You've heard some of it, I'm sure. That I froze, or broke, or some other lie that is kinder than the truth. We were ambushed by cultists, yes. And then I heard her, their false god, whispering promises in my mind. I would be a paladin again, with a god's purpose, a god's power. Everything I needed to protect my people. And all the while, the cult tortured them. They fought and ran and died around me, while I imagined myself their savior. By the time I regained my senses, it was too late. I did not just surrender to the Absolute. For a moment, I welcomed it. It would be nice to think so, but whatever these monsters twist us into, I believe it begins in us. I won't make excuses. I can't make amends. But I know something of what you came to do. I want to help, if you'll let me. Ketherick is below. He thinks you're no longer a menace. Descend and show him how wrong he is. If there are any more survivors to be found, I'll find them and lead them out of this place.
좋네.
Only if you can trust it won't be buried in your back. The Absolute swayed me once before.
아,
I won't risk it.
쫄았네.
Go,
겁먹었네.
please, let me do this much.
이건가?
Brine pools, but empty of tadpoles. Unusual.
미조랑 하나 있다고?
Harvesting all the larvae
Yeah.
indicates they are getting ready for something big.
By Grazit's cock, it's about time you came.
얘는 감이 안 됐네. 유이한테 구해내는 탭이 너냐?
Figured it out by now. Now, enough sniffing around and get me out of this thing.
Do it, and I'll let Will off his leash. A devil always keeps her promises.
Your eyes turn to the control panel next to the pod. It has two devices marked with illithid symbols. The controls are open to your tadpole's command, to your authority.
그것도 찬다 씨.
You can make
괜히.
no sense of the symbol.
아,
You decipher the symbol. It's an illithid sigil, meaning
Ah.
unleash.
꼬아놨네. 해방.
Good work. I'd give you a gold star, but I'm fresh out.
라파엘 죽여주세요.
As for the pact.
라파엘 죽여주세요.
Clause Z, section 13. If the soulbinder consents to separation, she will release the soul bearer from all obligation within 6 months.
6 months? We could be long dead before that long's elapsed.
Ignorant thing. It's
알려주지도 않았으면서 무슨 약관을 잘 읽으리.
But don't you fret. If you survive. Oh,
네.
and ask Will how we met.
엘더브레인이 포로야. 네더릴 마법에 의해 진화하였다. 카사스. 롤 카사스 말한 건가? 다 뒤져버려 그냥. 어디 보자. 쟤를 쏴야 되는데. 분명히 화염을 날릴 거가 없는 쟤는 또. 아이 빗나갔어.
Allow me to demonstrate.
What should I do?
또 빗나갔어.
Watch this. Knees high.
아 못 뛰네. 좋습니다. 이제 정하고 다음에 제대로 장을 들어가겠습니다.